I really made shock on the other drink. So it's cold. I spill like a drop. I've been learning by desire since so many people in this town, shouldn't even say this town, whatever in the world, or even Usaska or Rachel, is probably either as well on Kishif as well, which just causes problems in people's drinks in the water. Now, this is on the Beit Yisrael. Now, this I was just reading basically on the Dhamma a little. So I'm just going to continue reading from the Dhamma basically. I didn't go into it yet too much. Something more that you must clearly, in the context of tshuva, not to repeat a sin and on itself of itself does not qualify as an act of tshuva. Rather, one must return back to Hashem, meaning to admit his sins before him, to the B'nai itself, more self for his past sins. Now, people have to do this very carefully because brought down in Shari Tshuva and others swear that when a person admits his sins to the B'nai the Satan always stands in between to be invazim and to admit to the world all his sins. So a person should just try to do it the most secretive to the B'nai Shalom. Even when a person calls Vido on Rosh Hashanah on Yom Kippur, should do it in a David Sinah, but shouldn't embarrass him and it shouldn't embarrass his faith of being a Yid. Because if Goyim hear that a Yid happened to do a certain sin, they look at it as bad, as this is a reflective of his personality as well. And to resolve going forward, never going forward, never to again repeat it, as written in Yikra 26:40. I confess, as is written in Yeshayahu, the evil man should abandon his ways, and the sinful man his thoughts. Let him return to Hashem and encourage himself to do this tshuva now and not later. We ourselves have to learn a lesson from the Yetzer Hara, who many times was banished by the Yetzer HaToiv, as this man does not want to listen to him in his work. As Chazal have said, Gemara in Sukkah 52b, a man's evil condition overwhelms him each day and renews itself daily and returns invigorated, using a different strategy. Perhaps this time the Yetzer Hara will be successful in seducing him. So too should man behave. In the same way, he should not allow himself to be lax, and he too should think careful to contrive ways going forward. As Chazal have said, Gemara Shabbat 104a, one who wants to purify himself will be assisted by heaven. Number 6. Please see the Chavetz Chaim Sefer Shmiras HaLashon and Sefer Chavetz Chaim, where the Musar and laws of Shmiras HaLashon are detailed. And as I left off in chapter 7, learn Hashem's Torah, fulfill His mitzvah, because there is a reward for you. After chapter 8, this is chapter 8, in an encouragement by the Chavetz Chaim, that's all. Reinforce one's faith in Hashem and His Torah, as the level of religious observance has greatly diminished, probably because of a weakening of one's faith in Hashem. Chavetz Chaim writes that one who reads external secular books, media, that implicitly deride Hashem, His Torah, and His providence, are as though they retain idol gods in their homes, notwithstanding the sin of time squandered and lost to learning Torah. One who is truly requesting from Hashem that he sent as an Eliyahu Navi, has the responsibility to destroy from within their homes an environment, those kinds of media books. As Kedusha is saying, you cannot coexist with Tumah, defilement. If this lifestyle is correct, then with absolute certainty, HaKadosh Baruch Hu will send us our Redeemer kindly. Take note of a drasha, one on the subject of Amunah by Rabbi Eliezer Ginsburg Shlita, which appears at the conclusion of this Sefer Appendix C, an audio CD of a drasha, of that drasha. As I close with this Sefer. Topic of strengthening oneself is extensively elaborated by the Chafetz Chaim, in the Sefer Shem Oilam, in the gateway of strengthening. Regarding this topic, please see the Chafetz Chaim's about verse Tzibur Shi'ur. Okay, this is for lesson number 3 for Little Mishmah Chafetz Chaim.